Okay. All right. Hey, good morning and welcome. This is a great day in Newton County and for Ford Motor. And from the Chamber of Commerce, my name is Hunter Hall. It's a privilege for me to be here and host as your MC this morning of sorts. But the thing that's so wonderful about today from the city of Covington and Newton County standpoint is that this dealership started in 1941 on Clark Street. And the very things at the core of our community, the fabric that holds us together in so many ways in downtown and the history, as we see a healthy, sustainable progression of business growth. And from that standpoint, that is awesome. And for us to be able to celebrate that today with the Crowe family and Ford Motor and all of the community representation is a great day. It's a great day in Covington. It's a great day for our community. And having bought cars here, having had them serviced here, it's a great privilege to be able to have a quality company that serves the citizenry of Newton County the way that they do. So from that standpoint, this is awesome. And one last thing from the Chamber of Commerce, most people might or might not know, but Mr. Crowe served as chairman of our board back in the mid-70s. And so you see this history from 1941 as a business startup to their service in the community through the Chamber and other outlets, to even most recently, some might or might not know that Ford Motor, in conjunction with the Crowe family, helped fund a scholarship, not a scholarship, but a grant to the Newton County College and Career Academy, $2,500. And that thing, the College Career Academy has just opened this school year and will continue to be a cornerstone for our workforce, for our education, for labor development across Newton County. This is huge. And so I say that because I want you to understand how integrated Ford Motor and the Crowe family is and this dealership is to our community in every aspect. So to that end, I want to say thank you very much and we're glad to be here. I want to now at this time introduce Don Conroy with Ford Motor Company.
Thank you, Hunter. Well, good morning, everybody. And I just want to tell you what a pleasure it is to be here on behalf of Ford Motor Company and all of our employees. First, as you look at this dealership, there's a couple things that really stand out. Not only just the way it looks, the design, the architecture, and I'm sure at night it's absolutely beautiful when it's lit up. But this is really the epitome of where Ford Motor Company is heading. And when you learn more about this building, you're going to learn how environmentally friendly it is. This dealership actually uses about 35% less energy than a standard dealership. In fact, 20% of this dealership is made out of recycled materials. What a perfect fit as we see the future at Ford Motor Company. Because our vehicles, our entire lineup is changing and evolving. We now have our most fuel-efficient cars ever on the road, and there's even more to come. We actually use soybean to develop the materials in our seat cushion, eliminating millions and millions of barrels of oil. And so that's a perfect fit, and it's a perfect future as we go down this road together with Covington Ford. Now, if you think about it, September 1941, what a time in history to open a dealership. Wendell was telling me his father couldn't get a vehicle, a new car, for 5 years. So this is a building, not just a building, this is a business that's rooted in service. No way to survive without it. So we couldn't be more pleased or more proud of this family and our fourth generation here today, here in Covington. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Now I want to introduce Michael Swick. He's with the U.S. Green Building Council, runs our Georgia chapter, and he's going to say a few things about the environmental components of this building.
Thank you. Well, good morning. I'm honored to be here today to offer my sincere congratulations to Covington Ford for its pursuit in LEED Silver certification. LEED, which stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, is a third-party green building certification, developed by USGBC, and it really provides an independent certification for high-performance buildings. Many people associate LEED with environmental protection and energy efficiency, but the true benefits are far greater. While the environment does benefit from LEED, the true beneficiaries are the occupants. Although the benefits of the design are evident as we look around, some of the things that really make it a great building are a little harder to see. As compared to a standard dealership, some of my stats here were stolen here.
Oh, sorry.
But
they're great.
This building is 35% more efficient, which is really amazing. The building uses 35% less water. You know, and as our state, you know, struggles to really meet the water demands, this is really, really significant. You know, 60% of the waste that was generated from this building was diverted from a landfill. 20% of the building's materials have recycled content. Another one, this is one that I'm always impressed with, 10% of the materials were supplied and manufactured in this region. You know, this is real important. We're trying to keep, you know, economic development in the area and job creation. For the local community, LEED certification, it provides assurance that these many benefits are not only verified by a third party, but the energy savings, water conservation, and use of durable materials and other sustainable features, you know, foster a long-term cost savings through lower building maintenance and operation costs. To all those involved in this project and those working to create a more sustainable community overall, thank you for your wise stewardship of the natural, human, and fiscal resources of this community for today, tomorrow, and the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Now we want to hear from the man himself, our friend and a business colleague and leader in our community. I was sitting, no, we talked earlier, we're sharing a microphone, and I was sitting here trying to figure out how am I going to navigate to his mouth. Anyway, let me start that over again. Y'all, please welcome with me my friend Wendell Crowe. Sorry. Thank you.
Can I hug you?
Yeah, you can hug me.
Do I have to be this?
No, I'm feeling a little awkward.
We appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate all my friends. I've got customers and friends that I've known. Oh, the Ramseys were across the street in 41, across the street from us. Homer Sharp Jr. is here. L.O. Benton is here. A number of people that have been customers of ours. Billy Smith is here. All these people have been customers for over 50 years, and we appreciate all of you coming. It's a good day for my family. They had just as much more to do with it than I did. I'm actually going to try to give more and more of it away in the next week or so, except for BB&T's note. But I want to introduce you to Matt and Wes. They are the next generation. Here is another generation down here. That's a granddaughter, and but I'd like for them to come up and say a little something too.
Yeah. How about we'll start with Matt. Where is he? Hey, man.
Thank you. I just want to start out by saying thanks for everybody for coming out. It really means a lot to us. It's been a tough road, but honestly, Dad says we're all part of it. Honestly, he did 99% of it himself. So it's something that I can't be more proud of as far as being my father and my employer. It's something that I know he's wanted for a long time. We all have. The community's wanted it. It's going to be a great asset as far as tearing down the old store. It's been there for 50 years. It'll be coming down in the next few weeks, and something a lot nicer will be going in. But anyway, yeah, I'm very proud. I've been here 25 years, and it's been a blessing to have met everybody in the community and been able to do business and communicate and associate with everybody here. As far as looking down the road in the future, this dealership is just a little way that our family can give back to the community, not only in an economic standpoint, but an environmental standpoint. It's something that we can look into to give to our children and their children. So it's not something that we just built for today. It's something we built for the next 50 years. So thank you all for coming out, and I'll turn it over to Wes.
Thank you. Best baseball coach in Newton County.
You're right. Well, this is certainly kind of impromptu. I didn't know I was going to have to say anything. So. But I couldn't, to say what Matt said, I couldn't be prouder. I think this is my dad's legacy to us, like his father left a legacy to him. And to be a part of this, in this community especially, a place I grew up, really means a lot. So I want to thank everybody again for coming out, and appreciate it, and hope to see y'all around often, to say the least. So.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
There is one more thing. I think the most important thing is I have a number of employees that were with me for years and years and years that are here today. I want to thank them. If they hadn't been loyal and really great employees, we wouldn't have the generation of employees I have now, who I feel like have the best overall group of employees I've ever had. They're all great people. They do a great job. But if it wasn't for the employees, none of us would be here. So right. They're the ones that set the pace, and they're the ones, if you get good service when you come in, don't look to us, look to them. They're the ones that do the good job, and they're the ones I appreciate the most.
Well said. Well, let's give a kind of a round of applause for this day. He can move some dirt, man. He can make you pay for somebody to move.